What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Rebel Escalation. Nation. Playing. We're gonna be doing a campaign across all of these maps, and so it can cook them. All right. So we'll start with the very first episode, which I already did, Saffron Fields. We can finally move on to Mountain Pass. Honestly, my opinion on The Economist is not really that good. Let's do fast volcano, because volcanoes go fast. Let's do this, chat. The Operation Fast Volcano must stabilize the region. Local government has asked me. Wait, me? Yeah, sure, bet. Yeah. Alright, I'm not listening to this yet. Alright. One of the most important things you need to do is to get the district representatives into effective procurement. This will reduce the corruption risk while also inflation goes up. So let's get that. And when any initiative is funded, less corruption will be gained. Now, most people would go for the regional centers right away, but that's not right. Instead, go to services discussions, grab all of these first, and then go back. That way the inflation is much less. Yes. See that? That's very useful to know. Get the outreach. We're gonna let it cook for a moment. And sorry guys if I don't have premium. And yes, you know how the Economist works. In case if you don't know, the Economist is basically a type of governor that your budget comes in every year instead of every month. Like instead of getting $3 or $4 every month, instead you get a bunch, like $36 every single year. But still, I don't believe the Economist is that good. Now, if you check here, we have stability and local concerns. Once one of these zones turn completely green and has enough supporters, that way you can easily get it. That means it's stabilized and no insurgents can spawn there. If you see this, that means this zone this zone wants healthcare. And as you can see, we need healthcare. So in order to do that, we grab the medical supplies, grab Cork Healthcare. And now, next thing you need to do is get infrastructure discussions, development discussions, and the international assistance. That way, right, the charities and NGOs can help you stabilize the region. But we'll get to that. It's an event where you do funding only, limited reform or full reform. And also, see this? That's the hostile population. Make that tick down all the way to make that go down. Otherwise, these hostiles might try to join the insurgents. And you don't want insurgents in stable zones, right? Exactly. Now here I'm going to save up my money for military initiatives. So now we get more intel on the regions, like here, Bravo, Juliet, and like, what are these names? Like, we don't care. Charlie Yankee over here. See, we just got a bunch of money. We get in our budget until inflation goes way too high is 36, so we can spend $36. Also, watch out for corruption, because if that goes over 40 or 60%, well, you can see that over here if you have the escalation version. I'm on the mobile version. Now, this is the charities prepared to help. A number of charities and NGOs are prepared to help with Fast Volcano. Well, if you do full access, you'll get a lot of initiatives, but inflation and corruption will go way too high. Limited access costs money, but you get less corruption and inflation. I don't recommend that, but if for the economist, if you choose funding only, the funding funding will go every single year. I like to think that the funding will go every month again, but I don't think that's true, so go for limited access or the funding only. Provis Gaming usually chooses the funding only or never, or doesn't even choose the charities and NGOs. Well, I would go for limited access since we can get free initiatives. That's why I even got the development discussions and the infrastructure decisions. You should also get water supply so that way these concerns can go down. By now, the insurgency should start to spawn since it's been like a year. And as you can see, this region is almost stabilized. The literacy rate soared, that's good. That means the support level will go up. Okay, so jobs are a big concern. That's why you must get vocational training. That way it's easier to make it tick down. And now, we have for the military. I recommend deploying 2 coalition soldiers at the beginning and getting interpreters and guides, possibly civil assistance. And the next thing you want to get is anti-corruption. That way you can take this down once you deploy the National Guard forces. So it looks like we're having some good stability over here. Only a few hostiles. That means this will be the safest zone in the entire region. As you can see, that's the fast volcano headquarters. Now, here's the thing you need to know. If the insurgents spawn here, there's a very high chance that the camp will not spawn here, either here, here, possibly here, here, or here. That's why I want you to get 2 soldiers. That way you can find the camp and engage the insurgents. I'm guessing, alright, I'll deploy him here. And if it has intel, a question mark will show up. Well then, and once you see the 2 insurgents pop up, and if there's a space between them, that's a sign that there's a camp between those 2. Now, I'm gonna guess it's over here. It's not. That's just a place where it helps with support. Since our strength is evened out, we're not winning. But now we're winning because we're in 18%. Alright, so now sadly it's controlled, but we also have control over a zone. So it kind of evens out. Corruption has went down. We're gonna get garrisons and the National Guard forces. I recommend getting civil support, but I'm gonna go for airstrikes instead, since that will be easier. We're gonna trade them up. And a garrison here would be good since we can finally win the fight over here. Ooh, close. Now, we've spotted insurgents here, which the only possible meaning is whether the camp is here, here, or here. And it's right here. Hurry, go get the camp, defeat the camp, and destroy it. Because if we don't destroy the camp, that will be bad. Good thing we got an airstrike, but I really would have liked if we would have airstriked the camp. Now with the help of HQ, the garrison, and this coalition soldier, we can finally defeat the camp and make them retreat back here. And we destroyed the camp, which will make it easier, but they'll set up a new one, so beware of that. Oh, no you don't. You will not attack my HQ like that, boy. You better not. Do not let them fight over your HQ. Otherwise, you're going to lose lots of reputation. That's going to cause you to lose. So keep them out. Alright? Go back where you belong, into the mountains, you mountain dwellers. And now, as you can see here, you might get overwhelmed since there's another group here. And yes, I dealt with this, but don't worry, this one is under control. and this one is not under their control. That means a camp should spawn here or here. But you're gonna be like, oh, but there's a city over here and that's under threat. It's fine if at least one tiny city is taken over, but I wouldn't recommend a city getting taken over at all, since that's really bad. Now, I recommend go for civil support since that will help the garrison spawn faster, and I will get drones as well. I'm not going to deploy another coalition soldier, instead get telecoms. I'm not sure if, and I'm also get polio eradication, and we should probably get electricity since people are wanting that. As you can see, inflation and corruption went up. That's why we need another level once we have enough money. Over here, let's do nothing so the support level goes up. As you can see, only one more supporter. Yeah, that's totally a lot of support, boy. Yeah, boy. Now let's try to go on the offensive and aggressive side here by invading them over here. As you can see, the stability across the region is high. Oh no, do not let a camp go unnoticed. Why wanted the drone scan over here? Dang, I should have saved that. Now, cover it up if it's a low chance. Anything over 12% chance or 15% chance, just don't do it or just cover it up yourself. I don't care what you say, but if you apologize, the support level will go down. I used to apologize all the time, and that did not work for me at all. Now we must take down the camp, and do not let them into the cities. Keep them contained. Let them take the zone. Now this camp is destroyed. Take it out. As you can see, we're having lots of support across the region, which means I'm gonna push them back out of the supportive areas. And now since the coalition is about to leave, instead of working on coalition soldiers, get an anti-corruption level in the National Guard forces. Also get combat reinforcements. As you can see, that did not raise is corruption. The game usually takes like a few hours. Oh. I'm kidding, it doesn't take a few hours. It takes like 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your skill. That's not too long, Yaya. Be quiet. You're not in this show. Oh no, we're weaker. Anti-corruption teams are overwhelmed. Hey, look! Oh no, there's a camp here. Destroy the camp or else they'll spawn in the supportive layer. You need a security initiative. Don't reject the project. Just approve the project and long-term tourist boom. Extra support level means extra chance of winning. Now we must get either this goes even faster or we get an airstrike before they spawn another guy. And that will be in a world of hurt. Now, as for coalition soldiers, if you have high reputation like this, don't mind it, just do a short extension. Now once we get our next paycheck, we're gonna invade here with the help of another national soldier. And here, let's get another level of anti-corruption. Now, get the PR and another level. That way you get high support You get the universal justice. That way you get a free 3 reputation, which is super useful. And now, place your national soldiers here. Oh no. Did insurgents fire rockets? Nah, bro. Now we have... That was a mistake. I'm sorry. Game. I didn't mean to do that. Do not let him into support zones. Now, with the help of only 1 garrison, I suppose. Now, cover up, since it's only 5% chance it will fail. Now we got another supportive area. We got lots of support across the region. Now we have polio vaccinations rolling out. Make them retreat back into the mountains. Now they're heading back up into the cities. Logistics 24. No, that ain't. Nah, it's not worth it. 9. We can take that. Now peace. If it's below 30% chance, try to take the risk. And luckily, the negotiations will go fast since they're under military pressure. Sadly, now luckily we got a garrison over here. Oh, and it's a supportive area. Let's move our coalition soldiers up here. Come on. Oh, we just defeated them. Now, let's get the garrison. Let's try to move down here. Let's also get 2 coalition soldiers. That way we can surround and kill this group and then deal with this one. Now, with the help of this garrison, the rest of the north, destroy that. And we must surround them. Over here, let's get full reform for prison reforms. We get 4 reputation, which is super useful. Now, we don't have much reputation. That's why let's get more. Once you get over 110 reputation, that's when you start. Now let's keep him here because it's under attack. That's why we must defeat. How is there 2 camps? There's no way there's 2 camps already. Now imprison all of the leaders since that's super bad. And and none of your presidents are allowed. Goodbye. Now we make them retreat over where their camp is. Now we got lots of reputation. That's why let's do a short-term extension. Now let's both apologize since we're at fault as well. We lose 5 reputation, but peace negotiations are fast. Now that's some coordination there. We could contain, but I'd rather not to and just defeat him. Like over here. Now corruption is really low. My British accent is about to get in here, even though I'm not British. Let's keep them contained over here. Now, hand in your heavy weapons, like RPGs. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. Let's go here. And national travel logistics, more national soldiers, national arms upgrades. Let's also get corruption purge. And I'll go for strategic communications. Let's also get foreign relations office. That way, this can go up. And whenever an enemy nation is trying to destroy our plans, and we can just make them regret their decisions. over here, we can't do it. Let's just refuse that way. It won't reduce our support level, luckily. No way. No way. We are not going away. Make us go away, that means the peace negotiations will go away. Because literally 3/5 of our units are coalition soldiers, and they're temporary fighters. Now let's try to push them down here, and now first, let's do concessions. That way we can get more reputation, and we can question, and that way we have enough time to deal with these insurgents and those. Now we got a camp here. Surround the insurgents over here. Okay, how the heck did they get over here? Now surround them over here. Let's do civil pressure. Sadly it didn't work. Now let's cover it up since we have no money, basically, because we're the economist. Now let's try to take it down. Now the peace negotiations are back. Well, let's not peace negotiate yet. Destroy the camp. Now over here, relax the rules so there's even more airstrikes. Now over here, if we do the peace deal, we'll lose a lot of reputation. That's why demand concessions. That's what, and over here, and now, where's the camp? Can't see a camp anywhere. I think let's just go for it. Yep, there's the camp. Now how many camps do these guys have? I don't know. Destroy it. Now let's take these guys down. Now cover it up. Luckily it's denied. Now let's get the policing. That way the insurgents can't take over zones that fast. Now let's also get some more roads. That way the logistics is better. Now peace is going up pretty fast. A garrison here. I spent all my money. Sadly, we have to reject this. New location soon. Oh, we can already surround them here. Destroy them here. Now, let's agree to the peace deal. Ah, come on. 14-7. Okay, that's super bad. Let's send them home. It'll be easier. There was definitely a camp here. Now, we have stabilized the region. Our reputation is high. Corruption, insurgent activity, and the coalition soldier deployment was pretty bad. Okay, we got 25% supporters, which is extremely good. Now, insurgents are disbanding. And statistics, bro. Oh, we got some extra money. That's why I could use it for the corruption. Let's also do democratic transition. But anyways, we won. Alright, we're running for president. Not my best run. I've gotten 8,000 points before. So we got 5 stars, however. 1.7 thousand points. Still not bad. We have 25% government support. That wasn't good. And new advisor. Cool. Alright, thank you guys for watching this. Remember, my name is Habib Gaming, and we're gonna be back with another Rebel Inc. escalation mission tomorrow or whenever I have time. So see you guys in the next one.